it's a ghetto, isn't it? It's a trapping, it's a place where people sneak through. A mixed race, I mean, you're not black, you're not white, you know, what are you, where are you? And I didn't fit into any gang. And if it ruffles feathers or upsets one or two people, I just say what I feel. All about independence, I want it now, I want to do what I want when I want to do it. If I want to strip off in the street, I'll strip off in the street. Because the world is round.
We pride ourselves on Grubs Up and bring you a thoroughly regional gastro guide to the northwest, the best local producers, behind-the-scenes foodie stories and cooking some fantastic food along the way. Now, as it's the last episode in this series, why am I in Cape Town, South Africa? Like the northwest, there's a huge multicultural influence to its food, which makes it a magnet to all foodies. But the main reason we've come is to catch up with a northwest cheesemaker who's made good on the Cape. But it would be rude not to sample the rest of the delights that South Africa has to offer. Well, I've managed to get some incredible crayfish from the sea. We've got a beautiful bottle of Sauvignon Blanc from up in the hills. All I need now is somewhere lovely to cook it all. How about this for an absolutely incredible location to cook in? This is called the Long Beach. We're about 30 miles outside of Cape Town. It's absolutely stunning. Now, the dish we're going to do today is a South African version of brown shrimps on toast. Of course, brown shrimps we get from either Morecambe Bay or from Southport. We're going to use crayfish, but not crayfish like we get in the UK, which tend to be sort of that big. Look at the South African version of them.
It's not easy for any mum. It's not easy for a 14-year-old, 16-year-old, 18-year-old, a 30-year-old. It's hard. Children are hard work, and it's all day, every day.
When you first found out you were pregnant, was it quite a surprise?
Yeah.
Just tell us a little bit about what it was like and to tell your friends and family.
I didn't tell my mum. Someone grasped on me.
When somebody said to me, being pregnant prepares you, it doesn't, because you can still go out and do what you want. You've got nothing restricting you except for this huge bump which is attached to you, so you can take it everywhere you go anyway, there's no problem. But as soon as it pops out, your life just changes automatically. I mean, I'm not saying it changes for the worst, it's just really hard work.
One of the reasons why Cambodia has a mine problem is because of the Khmer Rouge and the Pol Pot regime in the 1970s. And this is an example of some of his work. It's called the Tuol Sleng, or the Genocide Museum, which frankly speaks for itself.
This camp was the most secret element of the Khmer Rouge. Its sole purpose was to interrogate and exterminate enemies of Pol Pot. During the first part of 1977, Tuol Sleng, or S21 as it was known, claimed an average of 100 victims a day. They estimate that more than 10,000 people lost their lives here.
I'll have to say, this is, without doubt, the most upsetting place I think I've ever been to. It's dreadful. There's torture chambers over there, photographs of people who've been brutalised and killed by the Khmer Rouge. Never ceases to amaze me mankind's ability to be so cruel to others.
Just go and pick him my meds up.
Sammy from Stockport has been methadone dependent for over 17 years. She's had 8 children already, for which she has no parental rights for, and she's hoping that if she embarks on the drug reduction programme, that her new unborn twins will stay healthy and not be taken into care.
I feel like I'm a celebrity. A lot of people know me in Stockport, and they know that I was a drug user. Know the circles I ran in. So it'd be good to let other people see, because you get so many people when you try and give it a go that are so jealous, you know. I think it was about 2 days after coming out of hospital, so-called friend offered me something. I thought it was so out of order, but don't class him as a friend now. I felt really good about myself. I felt dead proud, you know, because I've never been in this situation before and got myself this far, and I felt dead proud that I'd said no and left it, and it didn't even enter my head again. Everyone's got addictions, like people who drink. You know, that say they're not alcoholic and have a drink of wine at night. They like a glass of wine at night, so they have it every night, don't they?
More than half the fires that we deal with are recorded as started deliberately. Great potential there for a crime scene investigation to recover some quite significant trace evidence.
Bits of evidence, like I say, pollen, can get a conviction, can put a murder away for life.
And one crucial piece of evidence was a fingerprint in the victim's blood made by the murderer, which is one of the best pieces of evidence that you can get in a murder case.
Welcome to Driving Wars, the show that challenges 2 teams of the nation's cockiest drivers to prove their mettle in the most extreme automotive challenges imaginable. Whoa! Ah! So, how are we going to deliver so much destruction without actually killing everyone? This is where it gets clever. Although every challenge will involve real cars, our contestants won't be let loose behind the wheel.
But after 2 days where I felt pretty good, I suppose it had to be expected that it'd be a day that I felt lousy, and this is it. How on earth I'm going to get the final summit day when I know you're going to feel lousy? I don't know, but I'll tell you then.